Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of The Buzz in Denton. The Weekend Report is what we're doing right now. Talking about everything that we've got going on from the 11th of October through the, what would it be, the 14th, I think, something like that, 15th, sorry, on the 15th there. So you want to definitely stay tuned. And if you like what you're seeing, make sure you follow us here. We also have a YouTube channel where we also have information at the same time. In the description itself, you're going to see the entire list from today's episode all the way through the entire weekend. So you definitely want to look at that. But I also ad-lib a lot more information into this, so definitely stay tuned on that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started with Wednesday, the October the 11th, right? And the very first thing we like to start off with now is what national day is it, right? Because it's always fun to kind of prepare for national days, see what you can take care of, stuff like that. So it is National Take Your Parent to Lunch Day. Right? So if your parents are around, if they're close, if not, buy them lunch if they're far away. It's National Coming Out Day. If you've been on the fence about recognizing your true being and being out there, then today's the day to make that kind of thing happen. Let somebody know. And then it's also Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work Day. Yes, it's just Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work Day. So hopefully you guys saw us a little bit early enough to where you could know, grab your teddy bear, take it to work, and enjoy. But without further ado, let's talk about everything we've got I could find that was happening in Denton, Texas. First off, 10-1 Artisan cheese shop does their grilled cheese day. That does kick off at 11 o'clock and goes until they simply sell out on that one. I don't know what this one's going to be. I forgot to reach out to Mass, but I'm hoping right now you're actually seeing the delicious video of what their sandwich looks like. They always do something very unique and very, very fun, so definitely go check it out. The Chestnut Chi Room, of course, does their Uncorked Wednesday through Friday from 4 o'clock until 9. They do small shareable tapas in a wide variety of wine selections inside of in a nice little quiet atmosphere with very, very friendly, very, very fun staff too at the same time. So definitely go and check them out. That's always something fun there. El Taco H has their Mexican bingo tonight starting at 7 o'clock. That is a weekly occurrence, so definitely, if you can't hit this one, every Wednesday they have the same thing going on. More fun comics and games. They do their Dungeons and Dragons nights. It's starting at 7 o'clock. That's a weekly thing. If you're not as familiar with it, maybe it's your first time there, they do ask you to get there at 6:30, so you guys can kind of jump in and play and get acclimated and figure out everything that's going on, and get to introduce some folks. I used to play all the time when I was a kid. I'm thinking about jumping back into it. Why not? The Dime Store is doing the Clay Cup Workshop. Sometimes when you're tongue-tied, it can be a little bit challenging to get all the words out, but the Clay Cup Workshop starts at 6:30. Small charge for that, includes everything that you can need, instructions. It looks like they're going to glaze it for you. They're going to teach you how to put decorations on it in the whole 9 yards. That looked like a really, really fun event. North Lakes Rec Center. Right up north there, they're having the town hall with Mark Metzler. That starts at 7 o'clock. It'll go until 8. There's going to be city officials around there as well, kind of talking about things that are happening in our council, and little events are happening around Denton. So if you got time to get up there, check that out. I'm sure there's always good information that comes from those. Let me see. Yellow Dog Art Bar is having their open mic night starting at 7 o'clock. That is a weekly occurrence for them. That is Yellow Dog Art Bar, again, is doing their open mic night at 7 o'clock. Again, that's a weekly thing. Lucky Lou's is doing their paint and sip event, where you're going to be painting the Moonlight Shimmer. The Moonlight Shimmer looks like very pastel-y, pinks, purples, stuff like that. Looks really, really fun. And that kicks off at 7 o'clock. Small $25 fee for that. And obviously they have beer there you get to enjoy while you're doing it, right? Let me see, Kava Bar does their drum circle. Their drum circle is 7:30. That is every second Wednesday of the month. So if you miss this one, we know we got another one coming up at Kava Bar for their drum circle. Let me see, we got RipRocks has their trivia night. RipRocks, everybody loves trivia night. I've had people go there. It's a great, great event. Theirs is at 8:30. Again, that's a weekly event. There is cash prizes for that as well. Let me see, Dan's Silverleaf. They've always got some great bands coming through there, and this is actually going to be a free concert at Dan's right now. So it's Kiel Grove and the Room Temp Shrimp. The Room Temp Shrimp. I like the name. It's just something that little bit of a difference in there. That kicks off at 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. It looks like a couple of the other people. It's Gypsy, Rafina, and it's the whole group though. It's their tour kickoff show. So this whole group of people is going to be doing on a small tour. This is their kickoff show. How much better could it be than that? And then also we have let's see, that's it for Wednesday the 11th. Hey folks, welcome. Here we are talking about Thursday, October the 12th. And again, we always like to start things off with what national day is it? And it is Gumbo Day. Gotta love some good gumbo. It is kind of getting a little bit cooler here, so you get that little soupiness. It's also Free Thought Day. If you get a chance to have if you want to think freely for yourself, today's the day to get that process started. So on today, we've got a couple different things going on. And we've got Anderson's Distillery. They open. You know, they're just open up there where Red's Yard used to be, right across from the Civic Center over there by Quakertown. It's their grand opening. They start at 3. They open at 3 o'clock today. It is a free event. I've been to their establishment before. They have one in Roanoke, and I've been there before. Some great food. Not a huge whiskey distilled drinker anymore. I've had a few things there, and it was obviously clearly excellent. We welcome them to Denton. Great family in there. Come check them out and come say hi. They're having their grand opening is going to be a 3-day special though, so it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Get out there one of those days and check them out. Look what their hours are. The Main Street Association is having, again, their Twilight Tombs. That one's going to be on Industrial Street. That one's not the one that's on the square. It's on Industrial Street in a little park. That does kick off. That starts at 6 p.m. They do block the street off so kids can play around and run and have some fun. It makes a nice little solid environment for us to hang out on. Weather's going to be phenomenal too. The Dime Store is doing their floral watercolor workshop for beginners. Yep, this is for beginners, people like me that don't have any artistic experience whatsoever. But so you can do some floral watercolor workshops, very nice. That kicks off at 6:30. Okay, $45 fee on that. And you are going to leave with a couple of paintings. You're not going to learn just one, you'll learn with a couple of them. And that fee does include all the materials, everything you're going to need for that. So, I mean, come check it out. D20 Tavern is doing their LFP night. That's $5 cover for that. Starts at 7. That is a weekly thing. So every Wednesday or every Thursday they do that. Basically, if you're a single person, or just a couple of y'all, there's not enough to do a whole team. You show up, you pay your $5, and you get to sit in at other people's games who's missing somebody. So it gives you a chance to kind of really have some fun, interact with other gamers like ourselves. Harvest House is doing Harvey Zim with Abram Shock. That event starts off at 7 o'clock. They always have good concerts, love the patio, and obviously we're in the best weather right now for patio season. 10-1 Artisan is doing a wine tasting. This is actually, it's part of their 5-year anniversary. This is their 5th year. They have actually, Justin himself has been secretly stashing back some wines, little bottles here and there. You get a chance to come in. That does kick off at 7 o'clock. Seats are limited for that, so you might want to jump on, make sure you can still get in there. Game Changers. Again, you've heard me say it 1,000 times, excellent food. They do karaoke night at 7:30. That's also a weekly event. And if I'm not mistaken, I was just seeing on there where I think that they do burger specials on Wednesdays and Thursdays. You get like a burger and fries for $7. You cannot go wrong with that. So get you some karaoke on, get you a good burger. Let's see, Kava Bar does their bingo night. That starts at 8 o'clock. That's a weekly event as well. Steve's Wine Bar. This is obviously going to be a great event at Steve's. It is the UNT Zebras. Kicks off at 8 p.m. Tickets for that are going to be $15 advance. $15 advance for that. They're going to have some special guests. Michael League from Snarky Puppy is going to be in there. And you know, anything that comes from UNT is always phenomenal. You know, that they have, I mean, when we go to the Denton Arts and Jazz Fest like last weekend, that's the stage I like to go hang out with the most. I really honestly do. It's just phenomenal stuff there. And then we got open mic night at 8 p.m. At Dusty's. Dusty's is doing open mic night as well at 8 p.m. That's a weekly occurrence on that one. And this time they're doing specials and wings. They do 75-cent wings that day. There was also another one that I forget now. It was at Yellow Dog. They were having a thing coming in there, and I forget what that is. Hopefully I can add that in here at the end, so I can make sure to give credit where credit's due. We love those people over there as well. So that's everything that's been going on from Wednesday and Thursday. If you decide to stay tuned, please, we'll have future events at the end of this particular message. So we look forward to seeing you out there, guys.